It all started back in 1933 when the Frankfurt Yellow Jackets were sold to a fellow Philly-based businessman. No one had even heard of the team, let alone come out to see them play, because they lost every game. In 1941, a new head coach named Earl Neal led the team to several victories and really turned over a new leaf for the team. They had won 2 championships consecutively in 1948 and 1949. Over the next decade, the team fell apart and finished in the bottom half of the league. In 1976, new coach Dick Vermel was hired and had an interesting approach to coaching. Dick was known to be a sensitive, caring man. He carried these traits onto the field with him. With him being so emotional and in touch with his players, it actually allowed them to become more energized and hopeful in themselves. With Dick as their coach, they made it to 4 playoff games. Over time, the team had new several coaches, but still no winning game titles. And in 1999, the team hired Andy Reid and first-round draft pick Donovan McNabb. These two led the team to 8 playoff games since their last appearance in over 10 years. And as you can imagine, the team had newfound popularity, and Philly became more and more excited each season. In 2005, the Philadelphia Eagles had actually made it to the Super Bowl, but they didn't win. With this, the team was obviously discouraged, and they lost a lot of fans with it. This was like a slap in the face for the team and its owners. They really thought they had a chance at winning it. In 2010, Donovan McNabb was traded away to another team. His replacement was none other than Michael Vick. Vick quickly became a household name as he helped the team to win a division title. Philly finally began to regain some hope, but Andy Reid was ultimately fired. This was like a stab in the back to the team. After all these years, management now decides to remove their head coach. The team had no wins over the next couple of seasons, and in 2016, Doug Peterson was hired. But ironically, he was one of Andy Reid's assistant coaches. The team now had star players like Carson Wentz and Nick Foles. The team was making it to playoff and championship games. With these winning streaks, the fans were like a kid in a candy store. Their home team was finally making a comeback. In 2018, Carson Wentz was injured and out for the rest of the season. His replacement, Nick Foles, took everyone by surprise. He was a shining star. Foles and Wentz, they were as different as night and day. Philly had won the playoff game, taking them into the Super Bowl against their rivals, the New England Patriots. The day of the Super Bowl game was crazy. Local bars and restaurants were packed with fans, and with the field as their stage, it happened, and we did it. Philly had won the 2018 Super Bowl. The score was 41-33, and to make this even better, this was our first Super Bowl win in the history of the Philadelphia Eagles. Following the game, Philly was a zoo. Multiple parades and parties ensued. The Philadelphia Eagles winning the Super Bowl was like waking up on Christmas morning for a 5-year-old. It was literally a dream come true. Local businesses had Eagles gear and memorabilia for sale, and everyone wore green. This was truly a special moment for the city. So now, not only are we known as a city of brotherly love, we're also known as Super Bowl champions.